Okay, get ready with me to go to a black tie event. It is the Wedding Help NI Awards, and I've been nominated, which is very nice. I'm like, won't be winning, but you know, like, it's nice to be nominated. So I'm just gonna start with a little bit of eye primer. I'll make a shorter version and a longer version of this, I think, in case anybody wants to really see like all the stuff that I use. But this is the MAC Prep and Prime eye base. I use it on all my brides as well. I think my plan is to do quite a natural eye and then a lip. That's kind of my go-to. Because I've got quite hooded eyes, I don't tend to suit a lot of eye makeup. Even though I have a lot of space between my crease and my brow. Because I'm so hooded on my outer corner, it's not the look for me. So I'm going to take just a little bit of Light Plus Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC across my lid, just to try and help neutralize some of the redness in my little eyelids. You can, of course, use something like Painterly or, oh God, the Danessa Myricks ones. There's millions of sort of tinted bases now that are like skin tone color. Lisa Eldridge has some lovely ones as well. Okay, what do I do next? I don't know. I probably should have thought about this in advance, but I didn't. Let me see. I might take a bit of soft brown from MAC across my lid. Just right up into the crease. Just like a wash of color over the whole kind of area. Because my eye is quite hooded, I do like to try and look like straight ahead to make sure that you can actually see the eyeshadow when I am looking ahead, rather than just, you know, like if I just put it on the lid and then open my lid, you won't see a whole bunch of it, or it'll look a bit odd. This is, this brush is a Pat McGrath brush. I don't know what one it is, but it is a Pat McGrath brush. Yeah, lovely. Some of you will know that I worked with Pat at Paris Fashion Week. Her stuff is beautiful, all her products. Okay, I can just buff the edge with that same brush that I used for the mineralized skin finish that's underneath. I had bought a really beautiful Armani eyeshadow on Friday that I wanted to use. That was like a gold sparkle. And when I got it home, I realized they gave me the wrong one. And they gave me like a pink color, which I didn't want. So I'm going to use this Illamasqua, what are you called? Iconic Chrome Pigment Paint in the color Alluring. It's not a paint at all. It is a powder. So I'm not sure where the name paint came from, but it's very sparkly, which I like. Oh, it's not picking up at all on this brush though. I may need to use a different brush, but we'll see. I don't want loads of pigment. I'm going to use my finger. I don't want loads of pigment so much as I just want like the sparkle from it. Yeah, it definitely goes on better with the finger, or I probably shouldn't have used that brush. I should have used a flatter brush, but sure, here we are. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to take a little bit of Space Cowboy Moon Dust. Is that what you're called? Yeah, from Urban Decay. Just to add another sort of layer of sparkly goodness. Really amp up the sparkle, you know. This isn't super, like this is the Illamasqua finger, and I just don't find it as like pigmented. Like it's harder to get payoff from it, you know. Okay, clean my hand off. I cannot stand makeup on my hands. Ugh. I don't know if that's just like a ADHD thing or something, but like, ugh, yeah. Which is ironic given I have makeup on my hands all the time. I'm not going to do much in the way of liner. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking you. Flying. Because, again, I want my eyes to remain quite open. And that's the best way to achieve this. I'm going to use a dark brown. It's from Inglot. I don't know what it's called. It's this one, this dark brown color. And I'm just going to go right in at my lash line, like really, really tight. It's quite a warm brown as well, which will work well with the color of my eyes. See what I mean? And it's super, super tight. Perfect. Okay, I had a little wipey before, didn't I? Yeah, I just want to remove any fallout from those, especially the sparkly ones. My skin is very reactive, so if it looks like, oh my gosh, she's making her skin so red, that's just what my skin, like I could barely touch it and it would do that. So I promise I'm not pushing very hard. So, okay, what I did want to do is lashes, and I hate doing this, but I do find this easier than like strip lashes, or just more comfortable. Where's my tweezers gone? Here. And that's the like systems, you know, where you like put them underneath. So I am going to do that. I'm going to bring you down a little bit if I can. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and you can laugh as you watch me struggle, because it will be a struggle. First of all, I'm just going to curl my lashes lightly. I'm not going to do like a big, like intense curl, because I don't want them to be like whoop, fully up, and then me have to try and like contend with massively curly lashes, you know. Okay, so I'm going to use some from the wedding edit from Taddy Lashes, because they've got some 8 mils in them, which I quite like. And then I'm also going to use another brand called Mavni, and they are 9 and 10 mil. Are they all 10s? Oh, sugar plums, I need some 9s. Hold on. We're all good. Got some 9 mils. Okay, so I'm sure you've all seen how these work, but you have a bond and a seal. So you put the bond on first, pop on the lash, then you put on the seal. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bond. I'm doing my like easier eye first. I don't know why I find my right eye easier, but I do. So you want to take your little lashy lash. This is one of the 8 mils. I'm going to bring my mirror. You might be able to see it. Sorry if you can. Yeah, you can. Sorry, but I need to look down into it. And don't you dare stick to my bottom lashes. That's rude. Okay, first one on. Change the angle. I think it is a lot about the angle that you hold like your tweezers and stuff at. Second one on. Ow, don't stab yourself in the eye like I just did. Okay. Third one on. Then I'm going to switch to 10. I'm just not super into like really long lashes. If you are, like, by all means, go longer with the length, but I just, that's not my vibe. This one's a little bit low down. I need to move you up a bit, please. Okay, so that is just like one kind of set, right? I do probably want it to be a little bit more dramatic than this, so I'm going to add another layer. Bond over the top. Just more so on the outer corner. There we go. I think it looks nice. It's not too heavy for my eye, especially because my eye is more hooded. So then you want to take your seal and run it along under here. Can't remember how long you meant to leave it for. I always forget that bit. Okay, I'm going to do the other side off camera because that's the side that I'm honestly struggle straight with. So pray for me. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of the seal on the tweezers. Like this. I'm just going to coat them. And then you have to let it sit for a little bit on this side, but on this side it's been sitting for long enough. So I'm just going to go through and squeeze. I'm going to put on some primer. So I'm using a gripping primer. And you will see my face go so red. Okay, now I put that on, I'm going to spray my face as well with some Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm going to try not to get my hair. Are you okay? Oh, it's fine. Okay, because I just find that it adheres my makeup a lot better. Use some Hollywood Flawless filter. Just along my cheekies. I mean, I say just along my cheekies and then I put it everywhere. Don't listen to me. Okay, for foundation, I think I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. Yep, maybe the number 5 mixed with a little bit of 7. We'll see, we'll see. This is out of my kit, of course, because I don't normally wear tan, so like I don't have anything this color. I'm also going to blend this with a sponge. So let's see, color-wise. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Take it down the center of my face first. As you can see, I'm doing a very light layer to begin with. I have freckles everywhere, like on my face and on my body. So I do find it a little strange to see people that have like a freckly body and have no freckles on their face. So I just prefer to keep my foundation sheer. I don't normally wear foundation either, like in my day-to-day life. I'm just like a concealer where I might need it kind of situation, but obviously for this it's a little different. I'm just going in with a second layer, like where I might need it, and at the minute I'm just pressing it in, because then I can go back with my sponge and make sure there's no excess product on my skin. Don't forget your ears and behind your ears. I'm gonna take my Refer sponge and just bounce over that, and you'll see that like it does lift product off. So that is what my skin is looking like. You can still see a little bit of redness on my cheeks, but I don't really care about that because I'm going to be covering it with makeup in a second, like with blusher. So it doesn't really bother me. This might be a little bit too light, but we'll see. Well, it's not too bad actually. This is the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the color 4.75. I definitely need a little bit more coverage here. And I must schnoz. So I'm actually using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer on this area. But like I'm literally using like the tiniest little bit, just really thin layers. Okay, I'm gonna go on with my cronzer from be perfect. I'm going to take this a bit further back and up into my hairline. This color might not be deep enough because this tan, but oh no, it should be okay. I can see it better on this side. Okay, I'm gonna go down my jawline a bit. Just to add a bit more color back into the center of my face, and also my nose is ginormous. I'm going to set this. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder on most of my face on a puff. I'm really just using this on any areas that like I don't want any shine really, you know, or like not any shine. I don't mind some, obviously. Like I want to look like a human being with skin, but like I don't want to look oily in these areas, you know. Take a little poudre brush and this e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, which is so pretty, and that's absolutely the wrong color for me. Do you know what I forgot to do? I'm stupid. Liquid blush. Silly girl. I'll probably come back in with blush at the end anyway, once I've got the lip on. Because I do think when you're wearing like a stronger lip color, you do tend to need to go back in with more blush and stuff. So I can probably pop a little powder over the top if I need to. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That is the Alabaster blush in Tonic. Oh, it's one of my faves. Absolutely love it. Okay, highlighter. Let's do Lisa Eldridge. You're gonna ask me what this is called, aren't you? I can tell already. Seamless Skin, Elevated Glow, and Crystal Nebula. I think this is my second or third one of these. Like, I do love a bit of Lisa Eldridge. I'm actually gonna be wearing a Lisa Eldridge lip color as well. But like, look at that. It's gorgeous. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my bristles and just pop them on the high points of my face. Give myself another spritz of my Charlotte Tilbury. Do I have the actual one in here? Because the spritz one, this is, no, okay. I mean, I do have one, but not to hand. Oh gosh, sorry, flashing you all. I mean, I do have a top on, but still. Okay, brows. Brush them down a little bit first. I'm not a big brow person. I don't tend to do my brows a lot. Like, I don't fill them a lot. So I like, that won't be any different tonight. I'm not going to go crazy. eyebrow 1. Okay, then I'm going to put some brow gel through them. I'm using the Blonde from Glossier, the Boy Brow. This is my favorite brow gel ever. I'm going to take the Dior, it's actually a highlighter palette. This is in Universal. And I'm going to take this bronzy color at the bottom and run that under my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take the lightest color there on a little Refer 03, and I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. Colin, you could get dressed now. Okay. Mascara. I'm also going to very quickly, if I can find them, because, oh, wow, the mess happening here is a lot. Where did I put my lash curler? I'm just going to re-curl these just to make sure everything is really well together and nothing is, ow, annoying me. Okay, mascara for my bottom lashes only. I'm using the Hypnose something from Lancome. Drama waterproof. Oh, it wouldn't be me if I didn't get mascara on me, would it? You can just leave it there to dry, but this stuff is so hard to remove that I would have to scratch my eye off to get it off. I really want to try and get it while it's wet. Why? Every time. Okay, let's put the mascara away before I do any more damage. For my lip, I'm going to do Jazz from Lisa Eldridge.
Hey, sweet pie sugar lumps.
Hi.
Would you happen to know where my bow tie is?
Are you being funny?
I don't know where I put it.
You don't know where your bow tie is?
No.
Men. Okay, so I think I'm going to need a little bit more blush. So I'll try a bit of Desert Rose from MAC. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Okay, then I'm going to do another spray, and that's me done. Did you find something?
Yeah.
Okay, and there we go. So that setting spray needs to just like set a little bit more, and then it will be all set in place. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I mean, I'll put here if I win, but like the answer is no, I can tell you now. But you know, it's fun to get dressed up.